Hey guys, so for today's video I have a drugstore haul. I thought this video would be fun to do because you guys love watching my hauls and I love doing hauls and I love shopping, so it just kind of works. A lot of you guys wanted me to do a full face first impressions haul, which I wanted to do, but I wanted to film also a different tutorial today, so I couldn't kind of do both. And I was just too anxious to try the drugstore products. I didn't want to wait, whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a regular haul, but I do want to do like a full face first impressions haul one day too, you know? Also, I didn't have enough products to do a full face, so I just figured I'll do a regular classic old haul, but I will do a video like that soon for you guys. So if you guys don't know what Shoppers Drug Mart is, that's where I went drugstore shopping. Shoppers Drug Mart is pretty much the Canadian version of like CVS, Walgreens. It's just a drugstore. So I just want to go ahead and dig right into it. So the first thing that I picked up is something I already know that I love, but I was like, thank God they finally have it. These are the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. So I'm obsessed with these. I love, love, love this concealer. It's my favorite drugstore concealer, but I haven't been able to use it really in the past couple months because my bottle is completely empty. And every time I go to the drugstore, all of them are open and they're all a mess and they're half empty. It's always a mess. But finally I found a Shoppers Drug Mart near me that finally had like a closed bottle, and this one is in the shade 20. I do use 15 and 20, but I could only find 20 that wasn't open, so I just went ahead and picked up two 20s because I know how hard they are to find. They're super popular. That concealer is so creamy. It's like a nice medium to full. It's great for everyday use, so I love it. So from Maybelline, I also picked up the Maybelline Hydrate and Smooth foundation. I love this foundation, but I needed another shade because the shade that I have right now is kind of like my tan when it's a little bit faded. So I picked up the shade Sun Beige 310. I love this foundation. It's so dewy. It reminds me a lot of the, I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, but this is more dewy than that. It's so pretty, so dewy. I love this for the spring and summertime, so I definitely had to pick up a shade that I can use right now. So I got that. Since we're on the topic of foundations, I also saw that Revlon finally came out with new shades for the Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily Skin Makeup, they call it, but foundation. I love this foundation. It was always a huge favorite of mine. It's super full coverage. It actually reminds me of like a dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Even though I feel like a good dupe for that now is the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. But anyways, this is also a good dupe for that. But I never was able to find my tan shade. I used to use it when I was pale. So they finally came up with some new shades. This one is in the shade 330 Natural Tan. I really, really, really hope that this color works for me because I don't know. Also, it looks like it comes with, oh, I just realized that. So I can't, it's kind of hard for me to open right now because it's taped, but I just realized it also is now coming with a pump, which is really good. Before it was kind of screw it off, dump it out. So I also found this. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze La Terra Sun Powder Face Bronzer, Face and Body Sun Powder, whatever. I totally screwed up that name. But anyways, when I saw this, it just caught my eye. I'm a sucker for bronzers. So anytime there's like a new drugstore bronzer, I just have to see it. Let me see if I can open this up with my nail because I don't have a scissors right now. So at my drugstore, they had two different shades in this. They had 02 and 03. 02 was a lot warmer. As you can see, oh, it looks beautiful. It smells good too. Oh my God, it smells like a fragrance. Yeah, it's definitely fragranced, whatever fragrance. This one is definitely a really beautiful warm shade, which you guys know I dig. I go for that. And then 03 was a little more cooler, a little more taupey. Oh, it feels so good. Oh yes, and it's not too pigmented, which I actually like. I like to be able to build up. Oh, really pretty. It looks a little bit on the orangey side, but hopefully it will work for me. If not, I might check out the other shade, but yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. Let me know if you guys have tried it. I think this is new because I haven't seen it at all in my drugstore before. So before I get into all of the lip glosses that I picked up, because I picked up a bunch that you guys recommended me, I want to get into some of the NYX products that I purchased. So this is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is just my favorite liquid liner. It's my go-to, and I've been needing another one for a while. I also picked up another thing from NYX. This is the NYX Pore Filler. So I've really been wanting to try this for a while now, but every time I went to my drugstore, it was always sold out. So I finally picked it up. I really hope that I like it. The results on the back actually look really cool too. It also felt super silky on my hand while I was kind of testing it out at the drugstore, so I think I will really like that, hopefully. So next, my sister actually saw these and she was like, you need to get them, because she's not as much of a makeup junkie as me, so when she saw these, she's like, I know you're gonna die for these. So these are, I guess they're definitely new from Rimmel because I've never seen them before. These are the Rimmel eyeshadow palettes. They call them the Magnify eyeshadow contouring palette, and there was 3 different shades. I picked up 2 of them. This is the shade 001, Keep Calm and Wear Gold, and then this is the shade 003, Grunge Glamour. So this one I thought was really nice because it kind of had those like bluish gray cool tone undertone, and then this one I thought was really pretty because it had a couple more warm shades, a little bit more golden shades. I just thought it would be nice. Maybe the next time I want to do a full drugstore tutorial, I can feature these. Or maybe I'm gonna do like a drugstore test full face first impressions with some other products too. Maybe I'll do that. So now let's move on to the lip glosses that I purchased because I got so many recommendations from you guys. So I picked up a bunch. Some of them they caught my eye as I was browsing the drugstore. So this one actually caught my eye as I was passing through the aisles. This is the L'Oreal 8 Hour Infallible Le Gloss in the shade 508 Suede. So it kind of looks like this rose goldy shade, but when you swatch it, you guys, like, are you not dying and living for that? How beautiful is that? Oh my God, it's the prettiest gloss ever. I'm like speechless. It has this like gold sheen to it. So it's almost like this like topper gloss. Like I feel like I could top this on top of a really pretty nude lipstick. So next I picked up another Revlon lip gloss. So these are actually my favorite lip glosses from the drugstore. I just really love the formula of them. But then I'm like, oh my God, they have another nude shade, because I've always owned the shade, I think it's called Smoky Topaz or Saint Tropez or Topaz something. And I really love that shade, but I remember that being the only nude shade that they had, but then I came across this shade and I was like, yes, another nude shade. And this one's really pretty. It's not completely nude. It's more of actually this like apricot shade, like a peachy apricot. I can see this looking so beautiful in the spring and summertime with like a peach eye makeup look. So I just had to purchase it. I actually am thinking of doing a drugstore tutorial like that, but let me swatch this for you guys. Oh my God, it's so pretty. It's looking more pink on my skin tone right now, but keep in mind that's just because I went a little bit too dark on my self-tanner on my hands. But swatched like on a little bit of paler skin, it has this like apricot peach vibe and it's so beautiful. So this is the shade 585 in the shade Sandstone. And these are the Revlon, I believe they're called, yeah, the Ultra HD lip lacquers. My sister actually came across this gloss and she's like, you need to get this one. So this is the 255 Sandstorm. Do they not have the same name? No, this is Sandstone and this is Sandstorm. Okay. And these are the Revlon Super Lustrous glosses. This one is so beautiful. It actually reminds me of like a high-end gloss from like Bare Minerals or something. It's so pretty. This one's really nice and sheer. But it has these like small sparkles in it very slightly, and it has this like peachy sheen to it. But this one is very sheer, but that's what I love about it because it's such a nice topper. It's actually right here. It's a really, really, really sheer nude with this beautiful sheen to it. It is gorgeous, like to die for. It does feel a little bit on the sticky side though, so I'm wondering how I'm gonna like the formula, but other than that, the color looks so beautiful and it's very glossy, like ultra glossy. So next I came across these, and these are from Rimmel. These are the Oh My Gloss up to 6 hour wear with argan oil glosses. And these I just fell in love with. This one is in the shade Nonstop Glamour 120. And this one's more of like that nude peach. It's funny because all of these look similar, but that's because I was specifically looking for glosses of that nature. I was looking for really warm nude tone shades or peachy shades. So that's why they all look kind of similar. I have other drugstore glosses that are more pinky and mauve-y and stuff like that. So I just needed some of these kind of colors. So look how pretty this one is. It's a little bit less sheer than the one I just swatched from Revlon. So pretty. It has more sparkles in it, and it's again less sheer, more pigmented than the Revlon one I just showed you guys. Really beautiful. And then the shade Lovebug 100 Lovebug. This one is definitely more pinky, so I'll just go ahead and kind of live swatch that for you. definitely more pinky, but I just think it's so pretty too. And again, it reminds me of like a Marc Jacob gloss that I got, but these ones definitely have like sparkle bits in them. So I'm hoping they look good on the lips. This one actually, now that I'm seeing it, it looks kind of, the sparkles on this specific shade is definitely more intense. So hopefully it looks good on the lips, but I just thought the colors were really pretty. This one's definitely more of a nude peach, and this one's definitely more of a pale pink bubblegum. And last but not least, I picked up a Marcel gloss. My sister found this one again. It was so beautiful, and the texture was amazing, like incredible texture, so I was really excited for it. This one is in the shade Spicy Nude, and it was one of the only nudes that they had. They had like a couple mauves or whatever, but in terms of just like regular nudes, this was one of the only nudes they had. This one is so damn beautiful. Wait till you guys see this. Oh my God. Oh yeah, the texture is incredible, like incredible. It just glides on, like it doesn't even feel super sticky or anything like that. And again, it's coming off more pink on my hand right now. But I know on the lips it'll be a little bit more peachy, a little bit more nude. Such a beautiful shade. And it's a really nice, like not overly pigmented, not overly sheer shade. So there's a little close-up of how those look just in different lighting. So that is completely it for my drugstore haul. A lot of you guys recommended the NYX butter glosses to me, and I actually own all of these shades of those. I'm obsessed with them. I just didn't have a shade that would have matched that drugstore tutorial that I did, so that's why I didn't use one of those. But yeah, I love the butter glosses, so that's why you notice I didn't get any NYX butter glosses. There was a shade though, if you guys can clarify for me, that I think someone recommended called Peanut Brittle or something like that from NYX. But I couldn't find it or something like that, or maybe I'm getting confused when it's from a different brand. So please, if you know what I'm talking about, then let me know down below so I can go on the hunt for it and purchase it. So that's pretty much it for my drugstore haul. I really hope it was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed checking out the goodies that I purchased. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.